And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Hit to short. Russell's got it. And he's set down, one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And when be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Line drive to center field. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. In the dirt here. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this, this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Favorable call in there for a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. But that's out of play off the top of the home dugout. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's another 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. One left for the Red Sox. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here comes the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Batting third, center fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. He's out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for Boston.
He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Xander Bogaerts.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Let's go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
So striding forward now, Addison Russell. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
First pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. A runner at second, nobody out. Pitch is popped up. Ramirez posts under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic.
Right fielder.
And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia. You talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Javier Baez trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ramirez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Now here's the pitch.
Number 76.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hayward has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zobrist ranging back. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Nunez takes the turn at third. He wants it all.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dustin Pedroia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Arrieta.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
First baseman number 44. Anthony
Stepping in and ready for another
Rizzo.
shot, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Chris Bryant is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind in the count again.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Oh, and it hits the top of the video board. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The batter, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One now to Zobrist. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Addison Russell as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Down the third baseline. Nunez has it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Contreras. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. And the run is in to score from third. Make it 5-1. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Schwarber is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, first baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schwarber racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second, headed for third is Ramirez. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Andrew Benintendi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
3-0 now. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bradley
in there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
22.
First delivery to him on the way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Here's Javier Baez. Off and running is Hayward. Pitches a call. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. 5 runs, 7 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Back-to-back sliders. He fouled off the first one, and the pitcher probably thought, you know what, I'll throw a better one this time, and he just didn't execute the way he was thinking he might.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Relay to first in time, and just like so, stepping in, Sandy Leon. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now batting, the pitcher, David Price.
Stepping in, David Price. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Price ready with the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's another 1-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Ben Zobrist.
On the ground up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
Now
You
batting,
talk about a free
the
swinger.
shortstop,
First pitch, and he hits a
Addison
ball that's down and
Russell.
away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Here's Addison Russell. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zobrist going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Hanley Ramirez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Xander Bogaerts is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. And thanks to the home. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Betts on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Second baseman, number 9.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I think the ace spot in the National League is the toughest place to hit at. You got the pitcher behind you. You got to work the count. And he goes up there and swings at the first 2 pitches that are not even in the zone. He's not helping himself or the team.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, results are not going to be very positive.
Blake Swihart is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Matt Barnes gets the call
now
from the pen to take
Boston,
over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt Barnes.
Alex Avila is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A swing and a shot hit down the corner into the basket, and it's gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and it's now 6-3.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat, and this will be fouled away. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Chris Bryant will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Kyle Schwarber will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The 0-2 pitch, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting, left fielder,
digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist.
Zobrist.
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way, and here's a ball hit in the air. Nunez is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Into the box now, Addison Russell. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Rizzo is on his way home, and now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
56, Hector Rondon.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Striding into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Schwarber has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Mookie Betts. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Hanley Ramirez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground to short. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still doubled up. It's Heath Hembree is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogarts into shallow left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Andrew Benintendi is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
High pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Zobrist. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. Bogarts rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Well, these guys aren't going away without a fight. Right there, that base hit brings them really within 2 now. With the batter coming to the plate, he jumps on one. You're right back in this game. That's what they're thinking right now.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Number 76 worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 11 hits.